Everybody. Okay, the week three discussion board is an interesting one because it gets us into kind of a scenario. This is something that we're going to do a decent amount this term with the discussion boards. Is we kind of propose a scenario to you and you kind of explain how you'd kind of go through the scenario. So in this case, you have somebody who's new to the organization, and it's up to you to help him or her kind of use Outlook most effectively, right? So you find out really quickly that it's not just about using kind of the bells and whistles. It's not just about teaching him or her all the different features that Outlook has. It's also about using it professionally. So this is an opportunity for you to actually talk about Outlook and what it does offer a user, kind of what separates it from Yahoo or Gmail or something else. But it's also an opportunity for you to start thinking about how to use email more professionally. For instance, what kinds of things you need in starting an email and finishing an email? What kind of things you need to keep in mind right before you hit that send button and send something off to your boss or the VP or something like that. So some of the things that I'm going to prompt you to kind of dive a little deeper into, and some of my questions will be, why does email etiquette actually matter? Why does it matter at all that we talk about this kind of stuff? How should emails, especially emails sent on the job, differ from emails you send to your friend or to your mom or to your grandma? And how do emails differ from texting? Should there be a difference, right? Can you get too informal with emails? Can you get too formal with emails? Those are some of the things that I'm going to probably ask you about. So those are good to have in the back of your mind as you're going through this scenario. So you can look and start to kind of think in depth about really why is this an important subject for us to be covering. And believe me, it is. This is a career college. The whole goal of a class like this, and frankly, every one of your classes, is to better prepare you to enter a professional realm, right? And so all those things that seemingly seem kind of mundane or unnecessary or unimportant are actually quite important. Email and proper professional email etiquette is one of them. So that's why we're going to be talking about that. You're going to notice that in this discussion board, I'm going to bring in another discussion thread. So going forward, this is a fun thing I like to do, is I like to include an additional thread on a different topic. Often we're talking about technology, computer technology, social media, things like that. Sometimes we're addressing them from kind of like an ethical perspective. And so keep an eye out for an additional discussion thread. Not always, but often they will be opportunities for you to earn some extra credit, which is always really nice. So keep an eye out for that. The topics are almost always very interesting and kind of fun. And any posts you make in that additional thread will count for your overall post count for the week. Remember, every week you want to have at least one initial post and then at least 3 replies, thus making a minimum of at least 4 posts. So any post that you do make in any kind of extra credit thread will count toward that magic number of 4. Anyway, I really like seeing what I saw from all of you in week 2, and I'm looking forward to seeing all that you're going to bring to the table in week 3. Thanks, folks.